First Love, Chapter 13. I was so proud and light-hearted all that day. I so vividly retained on my face the feeling of Zenadia's kisses. With such a shudder of delight, I recalled every word she had uttered. I so hugged my unexpected happiness that I felt positively afraid, positively unwilling to see her who had given rise to all these new sensations. It seemed to me that now I could ask nothing more of fate, that now I ought to go and draw a deep last sigh and die. But next day, when I went into the lodge, I felt great embarrassment, which I tried to conceal under a show of modest confidence, befitting a man who wishes to make it apparent that he knows how to keep a secret. Zenadia received me very simply, without any emotion. She simply shook her finger at me and asked me whether I wasn't black and blue. All my modest confidence and air of mystery vanished instantaneously, and with them my embarrassment. Of course, I had not expected anything particular, but Zenadia's composure was like a bucket of cold water thrown over me. I realized that in her eyes I was a child and was extremely miserable. Zenadia walked up and down the room, giving me a quick smile whenever she caught my eye. But her thoughts were far away. I saw that clearly. Shall I begin about what happened yesterday myself? I pondered, asked her where she was hurrying off so fast so as to find out once for all. But with a gesture of despair, I merely went and sat down in a corner. Bylavzarov came in. I felt relieved to see him. I have not been able to find you a quiet horse, he said in a sulky voice. Freytag's warrants one, but I don't feel any confidence in it. I am afraid. What are you afraid of? Said Zenadia. Allow me to inquire. What am I afraid of? Why? You don't know how to ride? Lord save us, what might happen? What whim is this has come over you all of a sudden? Come, that's my business. Sir Wild Beast, in that case, I will ask Pyotr Vasilievich. My father's name was Pyotr Vasilievich. I was surprised at her mentioning his name so lightly and freely, as though she were confident of his readiness to do her a service. Oh, indeed, retorted Bylavzarov. You mean to go out riding with him then? With him or with someone else is nothing to do with you. Only not with you anyway. Not with me? Repeated Bylavzarov. As you wish. Well, I shall find you a horse. Yes, only mine now. Don't send me some old cow. I warn you, I want to gallop. Gallop away by all means. With whom is it? With Malapsky? Are you going to ride? And why not with him? Mr. Pugnacity, come, be quiet, she added, and don't glare. I will take you too. You know that to my mind now, Malapsky. She shook her head. You say that to console me? Growled Bylavzarov. Zenadia half closed her eyes. Does that console you? Oh, Mr. Pugnacity, she said at last, as though she could find no other word. And you, Monsieur Voldemar, would you come with us? I don't care to. In a large party, I muttered, not raising my eyes. You prefer a tete-a-tete. Well, freedom to the free and heaven to the saints, she commented with a sigh. Go along, Bailavzarov, and bestir yourself. I must have a horse for tomorrow. Oh, and where is the money to come from? Put in the old princess. Zinaida scowled. I won't ask you for it. Bailavzarov will trust me. He will trust you, will he? Grumbled the old princess, and all of a sudden she screeched at the top of her voice. Dunyaska! Mama, I have given you a bell to ring, observed Zinaida. Dunyaska, repeated the old lady. Bailavzarov took leave. I went away with him. Zinaida did not try to detain me.